Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? If you are just popping in, we did a live. If you didn't check that out, definitely go check over I guess my videos, the rest of my videos, because we just did a live where we did a try not to laugh challenge, but then we wanted to kind of hop back into the wormhole that is LaTruth and fam. Okay, so we back on over here. We're about to check out some videos. Actually, when I was looking up some videos after I got off that live and came up over here, I was trying to figure out if I was gonna do the brother or what we didn't see already from the previous videos that we did, but I saw the one where his baby mama came forward, and that's the mom of the little girl that we watched last night. Her mother came forward and was basically saying that he was abusing her as well, like when they was together. So we did watch the sister last night too, and then she was actually talking about the situation, and she was like, how could you come forward and basically say that you were being abused as well when you let your daughter come to his house, or whatever she was saying, which is really bizarre and crazy to me, because I still hear dad at the end of the day. Like, even if I got beat down, you know what I'm saying, that's still my child's father. So I still have to somehow co-parent in some way, unless he's in jail from what he did. But if you didn't put him in jail, and if he's still walking, you know what I'm saying, walking around, no matter what, even if you feel like he's such a horrible person, if he has not done anything to your child, you wouldn't see it as like, oh, he's automatically going to abuse your child, because it's his child. Like, your child is his child. So even though, did I mess something up because I just pushed a button? I don't know what happened. Anyway, even though, hey y'all popping in, what's up, even though y'all may have had a really bad, you know what I'm saying, relationship or whatever, that does not necessarily mean that he would abuse your child. So when the sister said that, I was like, wait, like, if he had never put his hands on the baby, like if he had never done anything wrong when it pertains to being a father, that's like, that would be the reason why she would give her child to its daddy, you know, like, no matter what. Even if you was a murderer, okay, murderers have kids too. Plenty of murderers out there, street ninjas, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of murderers out there. They got kids too, and they love their kids unconditionally. So just because they do some other stuff outside the home doesn't necessarily mean that they will harm their child. But it also means that's if you already got a child. Now, if you know this ninja out here doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and if you have a baby with him, and you, that's technically your fault if anything was to happen, but that still doesn't necessarily mean that something's gonna happen to your child. So I wouldn't say just be on the fence. Like, I mean, you'd have to basically be watching the situation. I would just watch the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would watch and see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got one time to do anything crazy, and apparently he did that one time. So the little girl was basically saying that's what happened. And ever since then, she really hasn't, you know, been around her dad or wanting to be around her dad because of it. And so, hold on, y'all. Pop back. Where'd my live go? I'm gonna see y'all comments. Where'd my live? Okay. Hey. Hey, Annette. Okay, so yes, it's a lot. It's really hard, because if you already have a child with someone and something happens in your relationship, it's not automatically like, and some women do that. Some women get really, really bitter and really, really upset, and they just hate that person. So they do not want that person whom they hate to be around their child. But when you lay down and have a child with a man, sometimes you just got to deal with shit and smile through it and bear through it for your kids, you know? So, hey, so that's probably what she was doing. And until he crossed the line, which he did, and it, what the little girl said. So now she's coming forward after the little girl came forward and said her piece of what happened and how she was abused by her father. Now she's coming forward and saying that she was abused. And I feel like the reason she's coming forward is because it's her child's father. It's her baby daddy. She did not want to come forward and say all this stuff about him when her child, maybe her child didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Her child's old enough now. She's a teenager and stuff. Like maybe she didn't know what was going on and she didn't want to come to the social media and do all that. So the girl, the sister, when she was making all these excuses for him, like, well, why would she just making it sound like everybody's out to get him? But the thing is, some people are not they're not malicious. They're not trying, like she wasn't out for clout. She wasn't trying to go and make a video straight away or do whatever. She's doing it now because everybody's making videos. So she's basically telling her side, her experience. I've met some people where I done heard all types of different things for different people, their experiences dealing with certain people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just that. But y'all ain't never heard what I heard. And I'm talking about YouTubers like behind the scenes. Y'all ain't never heard what I heard. And this is like current shit going on in Houston. Y'all ain't never heard what I heard. You know what I'm saying? And until shit hit the fan, y'all not gonna hear it. But if shit do hit the fan, then y'all will hear it. You know what I'm saying? If it never hits the fan, y'all would never hear it. That's just how I see this as. Like, shit hit the fan, shit got crazy. So now his character's on the line. Now he's trying to backtrack. Now he's trying to hide. Now he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure he covers all. He looks like he's doing damage control. He looks like all he cares about his image. Like when we watched the videos from last night, he does not look like he cares about who he hurt. People crying. Tears do not affect him. He was looking like, but tell them how you pepper sprayed me, sir. If someone pepper sprayed me, I'd be out of there. I'd be out of there. Maybe calling 911, going to the ER, something. Like in the shower, drinking milk, like something. Like I would be hurt. I would be burning. I was burning. I wouldn't be thinking about grabbing a tote to you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be thinking about that. So I don't know. Girl, something not all the way there with him. But let's watch his baby Marvel and what she has to say about. Y'all know I'm getting used to this. Okay, we're gonna watch what she has to say about the abuse.
Hey, I came on here and dressed this. I'm going to dress it one time because I'm really just sick of the situation at this point. But I woke up to a live this morning. What one of my cousins said. Dunk Jackson, he go by Jackson Ross on Facebook, and he was just stating that, oh, my cousin lies, blah blah blah. She act irrational and whatever else he want to say. Not true. That's my cousin. I know her. You don't know me. You don't know me. The only thing we got is that we cousins, and that's it. But you don't know nothing about me. I don't even see you about for every 2 years, probably that much. And if we do see each other, it's always about 3 or 4 words. Hey, cuz, bye, love you. I mean, that's about it. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know my life. You don't know nothing. But the same thing I say it on here, I can say that when I see you.
And will.
I don't deal with the Jacksons. Never have, never will, don't care to. So don't try to act like you know me and you don't. Cousins, that's it. I don't claim you on that part. But anyway, that's besides the point. But anyway, the second thing I want to address is Robert getting on live and saying that
Robert is
about how Brianna, you know, this whole situation that she lying the whole time and stuff like that. His wife's not lying. She's telling the truth, and I back her up 100%. Because actually, I've been telling her this since what I can't say the first time they met, because me and her did have some words, and I said some mean stuff to her that I have apologized to her. And Robert still bringing this stuff up. He lived in the past so much that he just brings this stuff up. But me and her have talked about it. We have squashed it and everything. He want me and her to be beefing so bad because he want this girl, this woman, to make her think that I want him. Look at me. I don't want you. Never have. That's why I broke up and went my separate ways. I don't want you.
No.
You're nobody. I seen you back then who the person that they were dealing to now, the real person. That's why I got away. You proposed to me when I was 18 years old. I politely gave you the ring back because I'm like, you're not trapping me in no corner with no marriage. Oh, no. Hell no. But anyway, that's besides the point. But what his wife is saying is true. Robert is an abuser. He hides his image. And when it gets out, he gets mad. He wants to appear this his father. Oh my gosh, it gets on my nerve. The best father in the world. That he's the greatest man in the world. Lord Jesus, I'm really exaggerating on what I'm saying it because it tickles me at this point. I've been laughing for years because I know who the real man he is. But anyway, my daughter is on her way home now. I talked to my daughter yesterday and she was just talking. I said, Shari, you ready to come home? She said, yeah. And I was like, well, you probably disappointed that you coming home. She said, nah, not really. And I said, have you talked to your dad? She said, no, I haven't talked to my dad in 2 weeks. I said, well, you know your dad and his brother Kevin on live right now talking about he's the greatest dad and trying to defend himself and he's a loving person and stuff like that. She said, I said, what you say for? She said, Daddy don't even know us. I said, don't know you. I've been doing this all these years anyway. She said, he don't know me anymore. He barely even here. And she right. Brianna, the whole time that my daughter been down there, she chose to go down there. I want to address that situation because his lame sister, I'm not even going to put her name out there because she ain't getting nothing off of me. But anyway, I'm not even going to put her name out there. His sister, who want to talk so much doing. Anyway, she's a non-factor. I'm just gonna say that. Gonna come out and say that she know the Shari and stuff like that. She don't know the Shari either. That whole family don't even know the Shari. But anyway, Robert don't know nothing about the Shari. I mean, he don't know nothing about what you see on the camera is just a glimpse of him doing something with the kids and he about his business. My daughter has told me this. That's how I know my daughter has told me this. My daughter, she is 14 years old. She will be 15 in a month and a half, December the 6th. She's old enough to know. So she's not going to lie. And I was like, well, who bringing you home? Because I thought it was Brianna bringing her home, but it's her sister bringing her home. She said, because I don't want to ride with Daddy. I don't want him to bring me back. Honestly, I've never wanted Robert to know where I live because when she got down there, Robert didn't even want me to know their address. We have joint custody. By law, I'm entitled to know where my daughter stay at, the address. He tries to keep it from me, but he wants to know my address. Brianna tells me, she texts me the address, she keeps me updated on everything. And I have told her truly myself, I am thankful for a stepmom that my daughter can have like her because she truly and genuinely loved my daughter. Like she had been taking care of my daughter since she's been down there. And I told her I'm thankful for that. And my daughter genuinely loved her and I see that. And I cannot take that away from my daughter because I see that. And I am thankful for that. But Brianna been taking care of my daughter the whole time she been down there. Then he comes on and say that, oh, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place because it's so much. He been making so many videos that I can't even keep up with all. I really can't keep up with all of them. I really can't. But he been making so many videos and I'm trying to think of all the stuff that he addressed in it. Oh, that I got 5 baby daddies. Honey, who
I got 5 baby
Is you trying to tell that I got 5 baby daddies? I have said that on my page that I have 5 baby. Who is you trying to reveal? Yes, I haven't. Your point is,
she said,
my kids are well taken care of. I'm gonna let you know that.
Period. Okay.
Do I bother you to take care? No.
Like, why he put that?
No, I don't. So don't. You're not telling nothing. You're not telling nothing at all. Then, oh Lord, it's just so much. Like talking about, like I'm really trying to think of what he said. That me and her have had issues at the beginning. I have apologized. We have talked about that. He ain't saying nothing new. I said some hurtful stuff, and I told her I'm a woman enough to let you know that I said some hurtful stuff, and I shouldn't have said it. I was in the wrong. I shouldn't have said it. I was dead as wrong for what I said. He just trying to live in the past. He just want us to beef so somebody could think that somebody want him. Nobody don't want you. Nobody. With your so-called money that you got, nobody still don't want you.
I was not talking to you.
And if they do want you, it's because they want some money off of you, and that's it. They don't genuinely want you. But anyway, my daughter is coming back home because she do not want to live with her dad. She had told me after a month ago, this happened a month ago, I was ready to go get my daughter from Atlanta. And because my daughter called me on FaceTime, she was wanting to go. It was a Friday. She was wanting to go out with her friends. And I hear him in the background, who you on the phone? She said, I'm on the phone with my mama. And I said, what's going on? What's the problem? He gets on there. He said, oh, she wants to go out. And this with an older girl or whatnot. I said, the shark, but she know my daughter know I don't lie. Is this girl older? No, mama, it's her sister, blah, 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 blah. She said something to him. He just started just beating her. She crying, mama, help me. She on FaceTime. I'm hearing all this. I'm over here mad. I'm crying myself. I told mama, take me, I'm shaking because I'm mad. Take me to go get my daughter now.
I'm on the way.
So Brianna called me and she let me know that she was calming the situation down. She was like, it's me and you, it's woman to woman. But I said, what is going on? She explained the situation to me. So, long story short, my daughter ended up staying down there. He probably talked her into it, making her feel guilty, like he always do a situation. But what I'm saying is, what I said about being abused and what Brianna said about being abused, it's the truth. When Robert gets mad, he gets mad. And he likes to hit when he gets mad. He likes to tell you, shut the F up when you get mad. He likes to belittle you when you get mad. He likes to talk down to a woman when he gets mad. You ain't no good mother. If you gain weight, you getting fat. Like when I had my daughter, he was telling me that I got back in shape. But I had picked up weight since then. Over the years. But anyway, he just belittle a woman, just make them feel like, they ain't worth nothing, or, they're nothing. And then when he gets in front of people, he's just the best person in the world.
Oh, that would irritate me.
That's how I am. And
piss me off. I'll be ready to tell his ass. He doing all this in front of you.
Abuse is real, and whoever going through it shouldn't go through it at all. And I'm glad she spoke up about it, because I wish I would have spoke up about it years ago. And now I have told several people throughout the years about it. Like my sister, she's not here no more, she's deceased. I told her years ago. This is like probably about 2-3 years after me and him broke up. I told her about it. She's like, no, sister, why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't tell me? And Mama, I did not know you was going through this. She said, I used to wonder why. And sometimes you used to come up here with like long clothes on. I thought that's the reason. So, what was I gonna say?
I just you probably just popped in Golden Daily. I just said that. I said not that, but I basically explained why she may have sent her to her dad, because even if he was the worst person ever to her, that's still his child. So in her eyes, she probably did not think that he was going to abuse his own child. You know what I'm saying? That's like, like I was saying, my example before was basically like, like murderers and things like that. Like they still got kids. They still be in their kids' lives. They still be doing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but maybe the most horrible person to someone who's not kin to them, someone who's not their blood. But when it comes to their blood, you would expect someone to treat someone a certain way, as well as you want your child, because this is her father. You want her to still have a father in her life. So if he's saying he wants to be a father, then it's like, okay, I know you was horrible to me, but I don't expect you to be doing that to my child. And I would also be watching him like a motherfucking hawk. Okay, like you got one motherfucking chance to put your hands on my child. Like if it's not in a chastising way, if it's overboard, how she was saying, the little girl was saying blood was drawn and all this stuff like that, it's not happening. It's not happening. And he should have known better. He should have fucking known better, especially with CPS already being called and popping up at their house and stuff about all types of stuff going on in their marital issues, him and his wife. You have your side daughter over here who is by another woman coming in. Why would you in any way abuse her? Like, that's just crazy to me. That is crazy. So at this point, it's like he don't care who it is. And once you see it that way, that's when it's like, okay, you're not going over there no more. So if she sent her over there again after this situation, yeah, then that would be why would you send your daughter over there? But I feel like at the very beginning, it was more so like, this is your dad. Like, I don't want to be that bitter baby mama who, like, you can't see because of us, because of what we went through. If you didn't do nothing to this child and you want to be a father, who am I to stop you from being a father just because I can't stand you and that me and you have issues and that, I'm saying, you've abused me. That doesn't mean that you're going to abuse my child, your child, the one that we created her together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. She's talking about her baby Zeddy, her baby father, LaTruth. She seems a little slow, and he seems very manipulative. He is very, very, very manipulative, like very, very. Now, remember the little baby? She said her mother told her of a time where he hit her when she was a baby, and she didn't remember it. What? See, I don't know. I don't know. Now that's that.
So, like I tell people, like his sister's like, well, I'm not no baby mama. Let's correct that. I'm not no baby mama. I'm his child's mother. Why she didn't come all of a sudden? She coming out saying so. First of all, most people that's been abused don't come out and talk about it right away. First of all, it's embarrassing. You feel like how people gonna look at you. You just feel like, dang, you ain't worth it. Just because she tolerated being abused and she like hitting and punching, her and her husband like hitting and punching on each other and thinking it's cool. That stuff is not cool. Being mentally abused, being physically abused, being sexually abused, nobody shouldn't have to go through that at all. And I applaud Brianna, because I wish I was her back then. I wish I would have came out and spoke my truth. And I'm proud of her. I really am. I'm proud of her. But I would back her up and say she's not lying. She's not lying at all. He's not no good person. He's not the person that he claiming to be. He's not the dad that he claiming to be. He barely even know my daughter. He don't know nothing about her schooling or nothing. I'm going to tell you an incident. I'm going to get off of this. When he was sick and he was going through his cancer process, teenagers, they act out. And it was one night she was acting out, and I'm calling him because she just did something outrageous. I called him and I'm explaining the situation. You know what he told me? I can't deal with that right now. I'm sick. I can't deal with that right now. I can't have no stress on me right now. I'm like, this is your daughter. everything, like schooling. I call him, this is when she was little to now. I call him like, you know, Lashari having problems in school with this and that and blah, blah. What you want me to do about it? That's what he was saying. I'm in Atlanta, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't care if you in California. I don't care if you in Canada. I don't care. Top technology is advanced now. FaceTime, Zoom, anything. Any parent could be still involved in their kids' life. There's no excuse for you not being involved in your daughter's life whatsoever. I don't have to lie about this. My daughter can speak on this herself. She's old enough now. She's a teenager. She's old enough. She can speak on this herself. Like, she don't want to be around her dad at this point. And then she gonna tell me last night her dad gonna say, is you even my daughter? And I said, what do he mean by that? She said, I guess he's saying, oh, because I'm not taking his side. Why would you take his side if he in the wrong? He just wants somebody to take his side, and when you don't take his side, he gets mad. And I'm telling you, I know you're gonna watch this. You're not no good person. You just mad. Your image is out. You mad because the real person as you was out and it got revealed, and that's why you trying to make videos after videos after videos after videos after videos. And you try to explain yourself too much. You look guilty. You know you guilty. And I told you 2 months ago when me and you had disagreement out in front of my yard. I told you in front of your face. You better humble yourself. You better humble yourself. You hear me? You better humble yourself. And you tell me, I don't have to humble myself. I'm unstoppable. Baby, I'm going to tell you, the same way you come up, the same God can bring you down. I'm letting you know that.
You're not down right
and
now.
You see it's coming full force to you. You too cocky. And everybody see the real you. And I told you on that same day, I don't see why Brianna with you. You don't deserve her. Hear me out. You don't deserve her. It's not the other way around. You don't deserve her. Like I told you out in that front yard that day. He know the conversation. My daughter was right beside me the time that I was having the conversation. She's too good of a woman for you. And what she tolerated for them 6 years, bless her. I used to tell her, bless her. Because I couldn't do it no more. He liked younger women that he can control, that he can mold into what he wants them to be. And that's what he do. Because he know any woman his age, he 41, he old, 41 years old. And he know women his age ain't going to take that gun from him. He know that. That's why he pick them very young. Very young.
How old is
But I'm going to leave the subject alone. I know who the person I am. You cannot belittle me. You cannot say, oh, she got 5 kids. Just know my kids are very well taken care of. Very well taken care of. So you're not making me look bad, honey. You look bad right now. Not me. Not me. Because the true self, the true person you are is coming out. I know who the person I am. I'm a good person regardless. I'm a good person to all my kids, to the daughter of the week we got. I'm a good person. But that's all I gotta say. And I spoke my truth, and I know my truth.
Doesn't even know how.
I'll tell y'all some shit. What happened was good. My apartment.
Wait a minute now, Deshae. Hold on, sir. Do we know how old Brianna is? We go back to him. Did she already? Like legit? Like it's official? Is it official? Hold on, y'all. Okay. The next thing we gonna watch. Apparently he apologized to her. I didn't see this one. This is only like a minute, 30 minutes. I mean, minute and 30 seconds. So we're gonna watch this real quick. I didn't even see this.
Dressing all black like me. See how great minds think alike.
Mary, I think we're talking about his daughter. His daughter did a video. She, I guess, had said that hit her as a baby. I don't remember that. But that's crazy. Is he gonna apologize? What are we looking at? What's happening here? What did I just get clickbaited? Cause how? Cause no, it's not. It's not giving that. It's not giving apology at all. I really thought there was about to be an apology. So, let's see what this one's about.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great, man.
Who are you talking to? Hold on, y'all.
On verbal abuse in any relationship, and if so, give me a story. Like, tell me one of the situations. Go with the worst thing that may have happened.
Y'all hear this man? I
So,
want to show this.
I was younger, but I have experienced it multiple times. And
I don't even watch this. Hold on. I'm about to find his brother to see what he said, because he the last one I think that we have not seen. Previous videos of others speaking out for. Oh Lord, we're gonna have to watch that too. Oh wow. So he has a YouTube channel, I guess, and he streamed on the YouTube channel, like how I'm streaming right now, and was basically reviewing videos and watching videos of people speaking out for Miss LaTruth. We don't have to watch. Oh, that's gonna be the next one. Okay, I'm gonna save this. We're not gonna watch that today, but I'm gonna save this. So we watch later. Okay, we're gonna watch that like probably either tomorrow. If I go live tomorrow, we'll watch it tomorrow. If not, we'll watch it Tuesday. But today we're just gonna watch this one right here because this is 7 minutes. It's just his brother. It says LaTruth's brother, Kevin Wesley, speaks out about abuse allegation.
Comment and build on.
So let's just. See if I ignore him, then he probably stop barking. So I'm gonna ignore his yes.
2 better ways that we can handle domestic violence moving forward and whatnot, so we can adequately protect ourselves. Okay, it's rough out here, family. I would rather see their family last forever, like my hopes are for my family. But I do have to say, in a situation like this, I don't see how they should stay together after this. I think that this should be the end of it. I truly do. If she did that to him, I do not feel safe with him with her. I do not feel safe with her being with my brother, yo. And I'm going to tell you now, it ain't the first time somebody called the cops and lied on my brother. It's not the first time she did it, y'all. I've watched this dude go get in trouble several times from cops showing up at his house over lies like this. It ain't the first time. So I know a whole lot more than y'all know. And because it wasn't public, he stuck to it. I know a lot more than y'all.
1 second, y'all.
I'm sure Brianna knows a lot more than me. So.
Hold on. Cause what? What is he talking about? He said, you gotta take the glasses off of this one. Hold on. He said that he feels like basically his brother's in danger. That's what he feel like. So out of all this, out of what we see, we watched it too, like unbiasedly, might I add. I'm just watching. I really try to have no opinion whatsoever. I really try to just watch it and kind of just, say how I say what I say and feel how I, you know what I'm saying, but not really get too much deep into it. But I had to just slide on over to the, you know what I'm saying, the woman, female region. But I still let y'all know if I feel like something that she's doing is wrong or something that I don't agree with. But I don't understand how he watched the same shit we watched because he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Okay. But he watched the same stuff that we watched, and he got from that his brother's in danger. He got from that they don't need to be together because of what she did to him. And that he is in danger in some sort of way. So is this the male's perspective? Is this what's going on? Because last night, Uriah gave us a little bit of, how he feels about it. But men are a little strange because how did you get your brother was in danger from any of that? If your brother felt like he was in danger when he got pepper sprayed and attacked and kicked from the ground from a woman whom he's taller and stronger than and probably faster than too. If he felt like he was threatened in any way or being harmed, I'm sure that he would have left. I'm sure that he would have walked out when said face was pepper sprayed. I'm sure that he would have slid on out instead of grabbing a toe and bopping her upside the head with it. Like, I don't understand where the whole danger. If your brother felt threatened in any way, he would have called 911 or left the scene. He stayed and argued all the way up until he broke her hand, which he says he ain't do, okay? He says he ain't break no hands. He says she's making it up. He says just tell the truth. Why can't you just let them know why you did what you did to make me smack you with a toe? Weird energy. Very much weird energy. Nobody made you do a damn thing, especially at that big age, 41 years old. 41. Nobody told you to do anything. Whatever your actions are, regardless of whatever someone else does, your actions are still your actions, okay? Because in the court of law, no matter what it is that you do, the only thing you can say is I felt threatened and that made me do this. But from what you did do in that situation, it didn't give I felt threatened. It didn't give I felt threatened at all. It gave like I want to control the situation. She's getting out of hand. Shit's getting out of hand. She's going through my shit. I need my shit. Oh my God, my shit. Same reason where I had that example about Blueface breaking down the bathroom door when Krishan had his phone. That's the same type time you was on, okay? You did not want her to see whatever was in there. You wasn't thinking about no police at all. You wasn't in there, oh my God, I'm so scared. Something's going to happen to me. You wasn't doing none of that. You was in there like, oh my God, I'm so scared. She's about to read the messages between me and Miss Precious. Okay, that's what it was giving. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's what I got from it. Very weird. Very weird. No, that's a narcissist, delusional person, not a man, not a real man anyway. Period. Yes, we're talking about LaTruth. Men stick together that way. He stick up for a girl. But it's weird. It's really weird. The brother probably just like him. Oh, yeah. She also said she was talking about the brother and, him being polygamous. So, girl, who knows what's going on for real?
Maybe there's something she knows that I don't. But I'm listening whenever she makes this video. I'll be listening, not with the biased eye. If you hit her, I'm truly sorry to her. She didn't deserve to be hit. Regardless if a woman raises her voice at you, whether she cheats on you, she does not deserve to be hit, family. Sir? Same thing for a man. You do not have the power and jurisdiction over a person to start hitting them. Now, you cannot do that. And I think it's so much worse when a woman hits a man and then call the police if he hit back. because it's like she expected to hit your ass and you just sit there and take it. Because if you respond and hit her back, and you shouldn't, but if you do, she gonna make sure you have hell to pay.
I mean,
and that's why I say, men,
really
if she hits you, you call the damn cops, yo.
Yeah, that's what
you treat her like she damn Mike Tyson, and you take off running from her. Because just like if Mike Tyson hits you, it could be your death. If you hit her back, it could be your death, yo. If them cops pull up and think that you abusing her, it could be your death, especially as a black man. So the moment that she hits you, you need to see that as the attempt to kill and run fast as you possibly can. Act like you just heard a damn gunshot. Yo, she just hit me, she just hit me. Pull your camera out, record, and get the hell away from her. And never be alone with her again.
Hey, Panna.
I'm telling you now, take off running, kings. Run, and she can't catch it because you faster, right? You bigger and stronger. Get the hell away from her.
Period.
And save yourself.
That's it.
Please. Because if my brother would have died when them cops pulled up, I wouldn't have my brother. And this ain't the first time that's happened. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all?
I understand that you need to untie that.
I love him to death, y'all.
That's what I understand.
This is not the first time it's happened. You call the police, you say a black man hitting you, you know what you're trying to do. You say a black man got a gun. You know what you're doing. Don't you sit here and play like no, you know what you're doing. You better run fast as you fucking can. She's trying to kill you.
Maybe she felt threatened.
If a woman called the cops on me and say I got a damn gun and say I hit her and I know I didn't, I swear to God, she'll never see me again.
I know I did.
I'm telling you now, she'll never see me again, yo. Because I know she was trying to kill me.
Hold up. You see how he said that? Not I hit this woman, and that's why she called the cops on me. Even if she was the aggressor at first, she might have, you know what I'm saying? We don't know why it got to wherever it got to, but they're trying to say she was the aggressor and she was abusing him because she supposedly, like I said, was kicking him on the ground. She pepper sprayed him. I didn't see nothing about like being punched, hauled off and punched in the face. I didn't see nothing about her getting a knife and trying to stab him. I didn't see nothing about none of that. Like I said, if you was threatened when you got pepper sprayed, you would have skedaddled. You would not have sat your ass in that house. There was no way. There's no way in hell. And my eyes ain't gonna be burning while I'm sitting there arguing with the next motherfucker. It's not happening. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that the pepper spray obviously didn't get him that well. She should have directed that stream a little stronger because it didn't do the job. It was pepper spray supposed to clear a room. When he's I'm gonna knock all this shit over, I'm gonna air this bitch out. Pepper spray it was supposed to be the air. Okay, you breathe in some pepper spray, you girl choking, snotting, tears. Like burning, that's the type of stuff that happens when you get pepper spray. So I don't understand the whole concept. Like he shouldn't even have been able to hit her after she pepper sprayed him. But she's saying she pepper sprayed him because he was starting to get physical, like starting to get like. And by the way, the baby mother was saying, you know how he gets when he gets upset and angry. Clearly, he might have been upset and angry and saying all types of crazy ass shit. He could have said, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. He could have said all kinds of types of shit to make her feel like she needs to pepper spray him. Like, or he could have been abusive in the past, which is what everybody else is saying. He could have been physical in the past, and before he got physical this time, she was gonna pepper spray him. That could have been the situation. Okay. So I don't know why he just automatically went into like, and if you call the cops and I know I didn't do it, who said he didn't do it? Who said he didn't do it? Her finger's broken. They swear she making this up. She did a whole lie detector test, and they swear she broke her own finger, or she just the sister said, "Oh, you can buy all that from Walmart." Well, duh. If you broke something, you did something, you can't go to the hospital. Walmart gonna have what you need, honey. You can buy a lot of things at Walmart. Walmart gonna get you together, handy dandy. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Hold on, let me read this. I don't know if ex-abusey is the right word for me, but my ex put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. No, I didn't. I still don't know over 25 years later what he could have said for me to forgive him. Thank God there were no bullets in the gun. Did he know that there were no bullets in the gun? And was because that's that right there, narcissistic behaviors, crazy people who like to fuck with you and fuck up your brain and fuck up your thoughts and just fuck with you in general, just to you know what I'm saying? Like he might have known there was no bullets in that gun, but you ain't know, so he wanted to, you know, like it's just strange shit like that I just don't fuck with. Like keep that crazy ass energy over there. If you want to be crazy and shit, if you feel like you lost your mother, you lost your father, whomever, you lost whatever you've been through in your life, and you feel like you need to basically it's like getting a pet and just being just so evil to the pet. Like what is the purpose in that? What is the purpose in that? It's just ridiculous. Like I can't even put in words just how disgusting that shit is to me. Like what are you trying to do? It's crazy. They say his sister get her ass up by hers. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. I said, how dare you sit and talk about the next girl, talking about he, you know, basically you're lying, da-da-da. But like, if somebody did said that to you, how would you feel? If you're being abused, there's going to be a whole bunch of people, especially family members, that are going to say, he's not abusing her. He's not being abusive. Of course it is. That's his family. His family's going to ride or die for him. Ride or die, and then die, and then die, and then die. They're going to do it. They're going to fall off the cliff with him. That's what family is for. That's what family's going to do. Some family members, they're not going to do it. Okay, some family members is going to put their foot down. Some family members is just like, I'm not going to be within your fuckery. Like, I'm gonna just quietly ex-nate, you know? So it just depends on the person, but majority of the time, family is going to stand beside you, right or wrong. And then some will even lie for you. Okay, some will even come online and look a fool and look crazy as hell, trying to prove a point and trying to basically make it something else. Like, oh no, it's not this. He's not hitting her. He's not doing this and that. He's doing this and that. He's the victim. He's scared. He's distraught. Okay, everything, all his actions are not showing a scared, distraught man. He's not giving abuse. He's not giving none of that. I don't see none of that at all. At all. He's not, oh, I'm so strong, I can just, da-da-da. Sir, it just sounds really weird. If you're being abused by a woman, please leave. Please do not let a tiny girl abuse you. Please do not. Men out there, men that are watching this, you love her. I know you love her. Let her go. If she's smacking you upside your head, please let her go. Or choke the bitch. I'm just playing. Don't do that. I'm just saying, if she really in there like, bah, 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 you might need, you might need to be like, okay, because if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you really getting your ass beat for no reason. She may need you to just, shake her off you, something, do something, okay, and then leave the situation. But don't sit there every day and get cracked with a damn spatula or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit every day. That's just a depressed man. That's a very sad, depressed man to stay there and just get beat on. That's crazy to me. Now, women, on the other hand, we have a lot of shit going on. A lot of reasons why a woman would stay in a relationship. I just don't see the same reasons for a man. Like, you are the provider, you are the head of the household. Do not let someone break you down like that. For what? For what reason? When you could just stand up. You're taller than her majority of the time. Like, you're taller than her, you're bigger than her, you're stronger than her. Like you said, faster, all that. Like, what are you doing just sitting there letting somebody do that? Like, that's tinier than you. For what? You looking down at her, she going upside your head, underside your head. Like, that's just weird to me. But a woman, a man is bigger. They, could hover over that woman, and it's totally different. Like, it's totally different. They, of course, should leave, but I'm saying it's kind of harder for women to leave because, number one, a man can stop you from leaving. A woman, like, I can't stop my husband from leaving this house. That's the reason somebody he's just scared. He's this and that. I cannot stop my husband. I have to. The way I stop my husband from leaving or doing something I don't want him to do is my voice. me talking to him and saying, I don't want you to do this. Please do not do that. You know what I'm saying? Stay home, do this and that, whatever. I have to speak what I feel to him because he's bigger and stronger than me. So if I'm in front of the door and he want to go somewhere, now I can stand in front of the door. We did a little tussle in front of the door, like you ain't go what. I could do all that, but this man can pick me up and place me to the side. I can make it hard for him. It'll be hard. I can jump on his back. I can do all that. I can make it hard for him. But at the end of the day, he could whip me on his back. He could still walk his ass on out this damn house if he really wanted to. So you were not held hostage. You were not scared in that situation because you could have removed yourself from that situation before it got out of hand, and then also before it got where she broke her hand. Like, oh, bars. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying. I so understand why she asked her child to help improve her story. Yeah, because everybody's sitting here doing this. Like, everybody's sitting here doing this. When the kids hear what they hear, and it's out of her hands at that point. It's like my kids had already heard the situation, then already walked into some stuff, then already seen, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he's not trying to make it a hidden thing when it comes to inside the household. If the housekeeper is saying he's abusive, that means that he's just out in the open in the household being abusive and being mean. That means he gives no fucks in the household. So how dare you come online and act like you give 2 fucks when you don't? Don't try to hide the shit that you do behind closed doors in front of people because, hey, you want it to be out in the public by doing it in front of a housekeeper or guests or whomever, then that's just what it is. Like, that's just what it is. I don't understand people like this. It kills me just watching this stuff because it's like, how can his brother even think in this way? How can he even think like he don't know what's going on? Just like we don't know what's going on. I mean, they're not saying that he's, the family has ever seen him be abusive, like his family, like his brother and sister. But still, it's like, if you have not seen it firsthand, then you have no idea what goes on in their house. Like, you have no idea what's happening. Unless she showed you something like bruises or something like that, you still have no idea what's going on. And from the looks of it, the relationship between the in-laws isn't that well. So she probably is quiet around y'all, probably don't give a fuck about what the fuck you got going on. You probably don't give a fuck about what she got going on. So you really can't even be in the situation. Like, why are these people speaking on it? Just leave it alone. Just be like, I'm on my brother's side. We don't believe her. And that's just that on that. Like, that's just that. Like, all the extras, oh, he was scared. And what else did he just say? All the extras are just crazy. Crazy.
I know she was. And ladies, you should feel that way about a man who hit you. It's so much I want to say, but y'all, because I love my brother, I'm going to hold my tongue. Do you understand? Y'all be patient. Y'all be patient with this situation. Please. And learn from this situation what you should do if this were to happen to you. Okay? When we are emotional, we can do some really sick things. And when we calm down, we often regret them. But the problem is that we'll do these very sick things when we're upset. And often we won't be accountable to it and say that we did a very sick thing. We'd rather people believe that thing actually happened because we don't really want people to know we lie when we mad, that we do abusive shit when we mad.
Who's we?
I love you all. Protect yourself out here. I don't want to see anybody's lives lost over a misunderstanding, over a heated moment. You understand? I don't want to see anybody's reputation lost. I don't want to see everything that somebody worked for lost. I've lost sleep over this because I know how much my brother loves his platform and how hard he works to build it. And I'm watching all these people turn on him over a rumor. Yo, this is crazy.
A rumor.
But if he did it, yo, you worked your whole ass off for all these years to build this amazing platform, this amazing life for yourself. And in a moment, you threw that shit away. Man, if you did that, you should have been listening to my videos on emotional intelligence. Should have been listening, man, because I've been talking about this shit. I've been talking about it.
Don't know.
In a moment, you can throw everything you ever worked for away. In a moment. And so if you with somebody who's bringing that out of you, take off running, family. They are the worst thing in the world for you because they'll bring the worst out of you. And when that happens, everything that you ever worked for and loved in your entire life is down the drain and you can never get it back likely. And probably your life too. Do you understand me? Now, I want you guys to say this to yourself before I get off. If he hit her, that's not good. He don't deserve her as a wife. He definitely needs to pay for what he did, and he needs psychological help now. We all can admit that, okay? But if she lying on him, okay, we have to admit that's attempted murder. She needs help. She was abusing him, actually. Publicly abusing him, trying to strip him of his livelihood, trying to destroy his reputation, trying to destroy his family with his siblings' family. Trying to kill her daddy as well by telling him they arguing about the fight. If she's lying, don't you let this go under the radar, family. If he's lying, don't you let this go under the radar, family. That's all I'm saying. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
All right, y'all. What the hell going on? Hold on. What is it'd be weird stuff that pop up after, like, what is that? Darnell Brooks? Who the hell is Darnell Brooks? Anyway. Oh, y'all, this is a lot. This is a lot. So he said all that to say a whole bunch of nothing. He said all that to say a whole bunch of nothing. Literally, he said at the beginning, he gave the assumptions that he knew what happened because he's like, he didn't do this, right? But then by the end, he's saying if he did do this, if he didn't do this, if he did, then, well, if she did, then, well, if he, so you don't know what's going on. Just say that. Just say that. I don't know what's going on, but I just do not think that my brother would do something like this. I believe that she's lying. That's all y'all have to say. And people wouldn't really be at your jugular like that because y'all his family. So it's like, that's how you feel about your brother. If you feel like you ain't never seen him hit nobody and you don't feel like he's that type of person, that's your truth. If he ain't never show that side to you, then he ain't never show that side to you. What the fuck? Like, nobody can make you feel like your brother is abusive if you've never seen that side of him. Everyone has different sides that they may show at different times. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to hide stuff very, very well. They don't want people to know that dark side of them. You know, like, it's really hard, which I really, really don't like about YouTube when following people, because you just never know how people really are, what they go through behind closed doors, and, you know what I'm saying, what type of person they are. I feel like it all comes like eventually, as you guys see, it all comes to light eventually when there's really a person that's like really, really, really bad and does really, really mean, evil, nasty things behind closed doors. Normally it comes out because something happens. Like right now, you see CPS was at the door, you know, the kids that went to school and was telling what was going on. His daughter did a live. Like, there's so many things, so many people have their experiences with this man and the abuse that he has either done to his wife or done to his daughter or done to his child's mother. Like, there's so many things and so many people with their own experiences. So I feel like I can't really say, like, I can't say that his brother has never seen the abuse, but the way that it sounds, it's like, what's he really on? Like, do you think that he's seen the abuse and he's trying to cover for his brother? Do you think that? And then also, I feel like he's also covering for himself as well, because they have platforms as well that his brother has built for them. So when he says if he did it, if he didn't do it, if he did it, if he didn't do it, I feel like he knows what type of person he is, and he's saying that to cover his back as if he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying, like, if shit get like real, because he don't know what receipts people got, he's saying, hey, like, don't group me in this. If he did it, he going down by himself. Okay. If he did it, look, I know he did it, but if y'all find out he did it, he going down by itself. Don't try to drag me down and cancel me as well. Cancel that nigga. Okay, cancel that nigga. So yeah, I don't know what the hell. I don't know. This is crazy. So when we come back, we will be doing watching a video of him reacting to some people reacting to people basically being on the wife's side, Miss LaTruth's side. So that will be a fun time. I can't wait for that. But I'm gonna go because I'm about to head on out, hop in the shower, you know what I'm saying, get myself in the bed because tomorrow is Halloween and we have some plans and things, of course, trick-or-treating and all that stuff. So you guys have fun with your little kiddos. And I'll see y'all either tomorrow. We'll go live at night. I always go live at night because it's easier for me. So we'll go live at night, or I'll do it Tuesday, and we'll go live whenever I'm available on Tuesday. So just look out for my lives. I'm not sure specifically on times just yet, like how I'm gonna do times. It may just be like whenever I can. Look, as a mom, y'all better be lucky I'm posting. Okay, y'all be lucky. If I could post every day, if I could go live every day, y'all better be lucky I'm going live every day. Don't worry about the time, honey. Just catch it when you can catch it. If you're catching the replay, what's good, honey? What's up? Make sure y'all thumbs it up. Make sure y'all subscribing. Make sure the notifications is on. Comment below. Also, hit me. This ticker right here. It says, if you want me to react to something, send the link to my Instagram. So definitely, no matter when you see this, send whatever you want me to react to my Instagram, and I will go through my Instagram and filter through my Instagram and see what we gonna talk about and what y'all is thinking. Okay, I love you guys. Good night, and I will talk to y'all in another live. Peace.